What's going on, Shrew Crew? We are here with a build slash overview of the brand new god on console, Izanami. She is the matron of the dead. She is a hunter from the Japanese pantheon, and she is honestly becoming one of my favorite characters in Smite in total, just because of the new mechanics she brings, just the way that she is. She reminds me of the Grudge. If you guys ever watch it, like The Ring or something like that, it's pretty awesome. Just the way that she feels, her damage, the way that she can push down lane is just insanely good. I like to play her in the ADC role, but she has been played in jungle and also played in solo. But today I'm going to be giving you an ADC build, and I absolutely love her. You pair her up with like a Fafnir, of course, because he's broken. Got a Fafnir, a Sylvanas, a Sobek, a Bacchus, anything like that that has insanely good damage paired with her and her super high AoE damage. You're going to decimate early game and carry that destruction into late and mid game. So we're going to go ahead and cover what she does right away. We're going to go ahead and cover her passive, which is the closer Izanami gets to death, the more powerful she becomes. Izanami gains 4% physical penance for each 15% of her health that is missing, up to a maximum of 20%. So it can stack 5 times. Pen per stack is 4%. So that's a shit ton of pen. That's 20 pen. That's 20% pen if you're really low health, which is super clutch for boxing matches. So that means, like, if you're boxing somebody, like, let's say a solo laner, which I don't know why you'd box a solo laner in the first place, but let's say you are in this scenario, the more he hits you, the more you're going to hit harder back at him due to the fact that he's built mainly to prevent you from hitting him really that hard. You're going to be gaining more and more pen the more he hits you, which just makes you stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger, and it's pretty fantastic. I just realized my webcam is looking really low. There we go. So yeah, moving on. We're going to go to Sickle Storm. For 6 seconds, Izanami throws her Kama sickles even faster and more furiously. While active, she gains attack speed, and her basic attacks no longer return to her, instead applying bonus damage in addition to 100% of her basic attack power per hit. This bonus damage applies to all targets, including structures. So max cap gives you 75% attack speed. That's absolutely insane. Bonus damage is 25, which is just... oh my god. I just realized that a level 1 that gives you 55% attack speed, that might alter my build a little bit. Spectral Projection. Izanami sends forth the demonic vistage of herself to strike down her enemies, damaging and slowing all enemies in a line. If an enemy god is killed while slowed by this ability, future uses of the slow will be increased by 6% per kill up to twice, for a maximum of 30%. So, pretty much, let me explain this to you guys a little bit, alright? So... every time you kill somebody that is slowed by her vestige, that hunts people down and hits them, if they're killed while slowed from this ability, the slow is more dramatic, capping out at 30%. So it does a little bit of damage, not too much. Hits a little harder late game, but early game it's not really going to be your best thing. But the slow is going to be absurd if you use it to close kills. It's going to be absolutely absurd. If you can get that, like, 4 kills in lane, and then you're going to be sitting on, what, let's see, it's 18, so plus 6 would be 24. So you get 2. So you get 2 kills, you're going to be slowing at 30%. That's insane for a boxing match. That's insane for a lane push. That's so good. Fade Away. Izanami descends into the underworld, becoming stealth, and leaps away from her current position. Taking damage or firing a damaging ability or basic attack breaks her stealth. Duration caps out at 5 seconds. So the best way I could compare this would be Ao Kuang. The best way I could compare this is like it's just a little leap and you're invis and it helps you get away. This is going to be insanely good for boxing out opposing ADCs, getting away from ganks, all sorts of stuff like that. Her survivability as ADC is insane, guys. Like, it's absolutely absurd. Her ult is Dark Portal. Izanami summons a Dark Portal which damages and silences all enemies in range. Caps out at 610 plus 120 and it lasts for 2.5 seconds. That's a lot of fucking damage. Like, excuse my language, that is a lot of damage. 610 plus 120. That's good. That's really good. So if you guys want to know exactly what I would level, honestly, I would level your Sickle Storm first to clear beginning camps, because this isn't really going to do that much. Fade Away doesn't do anything. So Sickle Storm will be your first clearing ability, and then you go into Spectral Projection, and then you go into Fade Away to get away from ganks, because about level 3 is when you're going to be doing that. Max out your Sickle Storm first, then your Spectral Projection, then your Fade Away, and of course leveling up your Dark Portal as you go. We're going to go ahead and hop into the item builder right quick. As you can see, I have not put anything in here. First item, this learning a little more about her abilities, which is why I do this. I learn with you guys. I'm not just preaching to the choir. I'm learning as I go as well. I've played her a little bit, mainly in like practice and stuff like that to get a feel for her abilities, but I haven't actually played her in a game yet. But I actually changed my build a little bit on the spot. We're going to start out with the beginning. You're going to go Death's Toll, and then you're going to go the normal start of Death's Toll, Spiked Gauntlet, and then the Health Pot and the Mana Pot. So, pretty self-explanatory. Also, the relic you're going to grab is the same as always, Purification, just in case. You're going to max out your Dev Gloves first, which is Devourer's Gauntlets. I'll pause here for a second so you can read it. Pause the video if you want to read that. Second is, I was actually going to go Ninja Tabby, but seeing how she gets 55% attack speed out the gate with her buff, I'm going to go Warrior Tabby. I'm going to change it up because I think that passive is going to be really crucial, excuse me, and you really won't need that much attack speed. Next item we're actually going to buy is a little out of order for me normally. Normally I don't buy this till 4, but we're going to go Kin Size. And then this is the part that people might not see coming. We're going to build Pen, Poison Star. Hold on, let me go ahead and let you guys read that if you want to read it. There you go. Go ahead and pause and read. And then we're going to go ahead and go into a Deathbringer. Pause and read. It's Deathbringer. You should know what it does already. And then last item, we're going to round it out with a Wind Demon. Now, people might be asking, why are you going triple crit on Izanami? And reason being is, if you don't know, you should pretty much already know that if you're learning this. When she throws, her sickles, they boomerang. So it's like a Thor hammer every single time you hit a wave. Now, the boomerang can crit twice. So getting super high, crit. Throw your boomerang while you're boxing. Crit, crit. Deathbringer. Crit, crit. They're pretty much half dead. Throw it again. Crit, crit. They're dead. Super powerful. Super good. And I'm really excited to try it out in game. I think it's going to be a monster. Second artifact you can get. Now, there's a couple you can actually do here. I like Sanctuary, but you can also get Sprint as well, because sprinting while you're in stealth is very, very good. And I like it a lot. Things you can do if you don't want to do triple crit. Do Deathbringer and Poison Star, and then substitute Wind Demon for the good old Titan's Bane. And yeah, guys, that should pretty much be it for the build. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up for me, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. Also, comment down below if you have another Izanami build, because she's really fun to mess with, and she can be built a lot of different ways. I want to see what you guys think and what you build on her. And just let me know. Let me know like some solo lane builds or some jungle builds and stuff like that. And I'll probably make a video or two about that. Do a bunch of Izanami builds, because she's a very versatile character. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for me, though. If this is the first video you've watched of me, make sure to hit the subscribe as well. But I will talk to you on the next video. Peace!